Okay, this is the water heater video. We have a data plate here. It says we've got a 50-gallon water heater. Yay! It says it was installed, excuse me, it says that this was manufactured in 2020. Up here it says 8/3/2020 installed. I believe them. Okay, so that's 2023, 3 years old. Okay, water heaters last about 10 years. They could last longer, but they last about 10 years. So it's not even half its age yet. It's in the garage closet in the northwest corner of the garage, and we come up here and we see our furnace flue, our water heater flue. It does not have a thimble, a little pie pan plate up there, so we're missing our thimble. Coming on down, we do have our dielectric unions. Okay, now we should have insulation, just like we've got insulation on our piping over here. We should have insulation on our temperature pressure relief valve. I'm also looking for a main water shutoff valve for this thing. Surely. There it is. I can find it. It's hidden up there. Okay, they did a good job of... Okay, it's hidden up in there. You see that? Right there. Okay. But our temperature pressure relief valve, okay, it should be insulated. Now everybody says, oh, you got these flexible drains, connectors for drains, you can't do that. Actually, there's no code that says that you can't do that. That being said, you shouldn't have two connectors in tandem. So that breaks the Uniform Plumbing Code right there. That being said, you're not supposed to have a trap, okay, where water can settle inside of there. That being said, you're supposed to have an air gap in the same room. This drain is supposed to have an air gap in the same room with the water heater. We don't have that. Coming on down. Now, when this drains outside, it discharges at an appropriate location. We've already checked that. But TP valve not insulated. TP valve makes a trap. TP valve has two connectors in tandem. TP valve does not have an air gap in the same room as the water heater. The water heater does not have a safety pan or a safety pan drain line. The water heater gas piping does not have a sediment trap, and this gray, you're supposed to replace this every time you replace the connector. Gas connectors are supposed to be replaced every time you replace the gas water heater. And that gray tells me that it was not replaced 3 years ago. You couldn't even buy it 3 years ago. It probably wasn't replaced the last time the water heater was replaced. Okay, these gray connectors have a very bad reputation for leaking and blowing up. So this is an obsolete connector. And we do not have a gas trap, sediment trap. So we don't have a safety pan, don't have a safety pan drain line, do not have a gas sediment trap, we have the wrong type of gas connector. Obviously we didn't get a permit on this thing when it was installed 3 years ago. There's our care and use manual. Our TMP is not insulated, our TMP drain line makes a trap, our TMP drain line does not have an air gap. We got two connectors in tandem. And we do not have a thimble on our gas piping.